working on in doubles and trebles to get them off to an absolute flyer. Simple arithmetic, it all adds up.
It's Green Lane. That's a 5-to-1 chance with Richard Dunwoody. With simple arithmetic, odds on, take 11-to-8 Norman Williamson. Half a ticket, 16-to-1, is partnered by Graham Bradley, and the probable front runner, high-low at 4-to-1, David Bridgewater. Number 5 is Merchant House, and that's ridden by Mark Richards, 100-to-1. Miraswaki doesn't take part. Number 7, Rare Occurrence, is 66-to-1 for Dylan Meredith. Sally Song, 50-to-1 with Michael Horrigan. Number 9, Second Chance, it's got a squeak of a chance each way at 16-to-1 with Jamie Osborne, who is equinamed 16-to-1 Mick Fitzgerald. Bobby D, 66-to-1 Dennis Leahy, and at 12-to-1 Home from the Hill, number 12, ridden by Adrian Maguire. Want us to post then for this, our first race, the Bonusphoto Novices Hurdle.
Which one? And there is simple arithmetic, but he's got 10 opponents, moving beautifully out onto the track, and watching him, John Frankham, and full of Christmas spirit, John Oaksey.
Yes, good afternoon, happy New Year to everyone. John and I have been having a difference of opinion as to what was the eye-catcher, because he quite rightly considers that simple arithmetic stood out in the paddock. I'd been taken by the way high-low was walking round and was inclining towards high-low, but I have to admit that simple arithmetic looks magnificent, and since he hasn't been beaten yet or extended, it's very hard to resist him.
Yeah, Kim Bailey, who trains this horse, has got a really strong hand of novices, including Betty's boy, but he's never made any secret of the fact that this one stands head and shoulders above the others, and he's got a real future too. He's got plenty of size, plenty of scope, and I should think Kim's really looking forward to this horse going chasing, although the way that he's ran in his first 2 races over hurdles, well, he could turn out to be anything over the smaller obstacles as well. Really nice horse to deal with, always looks fairly amenable in his races. Norman Williamson able to put him wherever he wanted to at Cheltenham last time out. Had another one of today's runners, Green Lane, ran on well to finish second to him, but I think he's got a fair bit on his plate if he's going to reverse placings. Well, the trainer Kim Bailey, it's down now talking to Tomo.
Well, Kim, can you confirm last time out's form with Green Lane, simple arithmetic to win again?
I would hope so. I mean, we've beaten by 3 lengths. We made a very bad mistake at the last, not a very good mistake at the second last, so I'd like to think we would improve for that. So yes, I hope so.
So how do you think he'll act around this tight track here at Kempton?
He's a big horse. He's a good 16-3, and I don't see that should be a problem to him. He's a very handy horse. I don't see why not. I don't think it'd be a problem.
So from a trainer's point of view, Big Mac is reporting big money in the ring. Would that be right at this stage?
Well, I think he's a smashing horse. We have very high hopes of the horse. He's going to be shot at, and high-low, I think it's the danger.
Super. Well, I hope you go well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
There is Green Lane, who's already met simple arithmetic and came off second best, despite the fact that simple arithmetic made those 2 mistakes that Kim described. There's no obvious reason why Green Lane should turn the tables, but there is an obvious reason why he's a really nice horse to have for Reggie Akehurst. He's won 3 times this season and beat Revelation really comfortably at Ascot. He's a good novice hurdler. The question is whether he's good enough to beat simple arithmetic, and the form book says no.
Well, you'd be probably hoping that this horse is going to go out and make the run in and maybe just find simple arithmetic out for a little bit of toe, but really he's a 2-miler.
And he too is a confirmed front runner. I should think he's, well, almost certain, David Bridgewater, to attempt to make the running on high-low. He's done so far in his 2 hurdle races at Worcester and Uttoxeter, and on neither occasion did anything really threaten him. Certainly did not last time, when he beat Tight Fist by a long way. Yeah. So it's maybe quite a problem for simple arithmetic to catch him round these bends.
Well, he certainly have a little bit of company with Green Lane, and it's interesting that this horse was campaigned over a mile on the flat. Willie Jenks has done really well, and I watched him win at Uttoxeter last time. The ground was bottomless there, and all he did was keep on galloping, and it just makes you wonder whether if he goes back on the flat during the summer, perhaps a few longer trips might just be within his compass. Anyway, there you go. That's high-low, and Rawley Gilbert, he's got the highs and lows in the betting.
Yes, I have, John, and Simple Arithmetic is a very firm favourite, 11-8 on, but the support for high-low in half a point from 4s to 7-2. Green Lane is easy to back at 5-1. It's 12s Home from the Hill. Then 3 of them at 20-1. Second Chance, Who is Equiname, and half a tick. It's 50-1 Bobby D, 66-1 bar these 8.
And the eye catchers for you. In the paddock, Simple Arithmetic absolutely stood out. On the way down, again, he stood out, and in the ring, he's very strong, and negative vibes for Green Lane. Simple Arithmetic at the stage, he is one of those exciting horses who can merit the phrase, he could be anything.
Home from the Hill is the other winner in the field, and he didn't disgrace that form. I beg your pardon, Home for the Hill is the other. She did disgrace the form. In her second run, she was only beaten narrowly by Gimme a Buzz at Toaster, possibly.
But here, 11-8 on, Simple Arithmetic.
But high-low is very keen to get on with things in that blue and yellow Diabolo jacket, and almost charged the tates with David Bridgewater. On the extreme right is Merchant House, but high-low joined by Green Lane on the inside, and these two jump off and get the Bonusphoto Novice's hurdle off to a good start, with Green Lane the inside of high-low. They're stride for stride. On the outside, Merchant House is running fast, and Simple Arithmetic in the prominent yellow jacket, the horse with the noseband, settled in sharing third as they take the first, which they all jump economically and well. Bobby D is the back marker, and they're all over 1. And it is high-low who leads from, in second place, Green Lane. On the outside, coming with a bit of a rush, is Second Chance, and this is the second. And there's no change. Bobby D jumping very slowly at the rear, and half a tick. He's also jumping a little bit slowly. And so the order as they pass us is that high-low leads by about half a length. The pace looks steady. Who is Equiname now comes through to share second with Green Lane the inside, followed by Sally Song. Then on the outside, Second Chance, Simple Arithmetic going the shortest way, followed by Rare Occurrence, that's in mid-division and a length to the good, over half a tick and Merchant House, and Bobby D is well in arrears as they race away from the stands down towards flight number 3. High-low puts the pace to the race. Green Lane on the inside, Who is Equiname. Those last two names share second and third. Simple Arithmetic's in the 4th spot, and this is the 3rd flight of the 8th they jump in this race. Oops, a daisy. Dennis Leakey rather awkward there on Bobby D at the rear, but he is a rank outsider. It's high-low leading, and doesn't he jump well? Clear by 2 lengths now, and we had a couple of fallers there. The grey Sally Song has gone, and Bobby D was badly hampered at the rear of the field, but tailed off. Both horse and jockey are okay, so Michael Horrigan on his feet, and Sally Song is galloping away. It's still high-low who leads by about 3 or 4 lengths now. 2 Simple Arithmetic, and then Who is Equiname in 3rd place, with Green Lane running the inside under Richard Dunwoody in the blue colours, just in front of Second Chance, who's getting a little bit closer now. They've come to the halfway stage and down towards flight number 5, with high-low leading. High-low clear by about 6 lengths now to Simple Arithmetic in 2nd place. He's 3 clear of Who is Equiname, and then behind that one on the inside is Second Chance. That's the 5th flight. Green Lane, who did a lot of running well in the early part of the season, is looking very one-paced indeed. They've got 3 more flights of hurdles to jump, and high-low, David Bridgewater, every poster winning one so far. 2 in 2nd place, Simple Arithmetic, and Who is Equiname is the one who's getting a little bit closer now. Then Home from the Hill, that's come through into 4th place. This is the 3rd from Home, and it's high-low over well. Simple Arithmetic is going to have to go to work. White colours there, Home from the Hill, and they begin to turn out of the back straight, and Who is Equiname is coming to press Simple Arithmetic and take 2nd place off Simple Arithmetic, who gets a reminder and starts to look very one-paced. It's high-low clear by about 3 lengths now. Who is Equiname is closing under the mixed Fitzgerald. Simple Arithmetic, the favourite at 11-8 on, looks beaten. The leader is high-low, but closing in with every stride is Who is Equiname, starting to turn in. High-low, Who is Equiname on the outside, and they're 5 or 10 lengths clear now of Simple Arithmetic, starting to turn in. What a disappointing run by Simple Arithmetic. What a good run by Who is Equiname. comes through to take the lead as they come down to the second last. It's Who Is Equiname going on from high-low. This is going to be a turn up in our opener here. The bonus photo novices hurdle come down to the last. Second last, Who Is Equiname comes to it. High-low in second place, 2 out this. Who Is Equiname pops over by a length to high-low, who's trying to rally. There goes Simple Arithmetic in third place. Back in fourth place now is Under Pressure, Rare Occurrence. They come down towards the final flight. And it's Who Is Equiname, clear by 3 lengths. Who Is Equiname from high-low. Who Is Equiname high-low. Rare Occurrence is really finishing with a flourish. Simple Arithmetic is stuck in the ground. And it's Who Is Equiname keeping up the gallop with the Rare Occurrence finishing with a flourish. But up towards the line, Who Is Equiname is going to take it at the post. Who Is Equiname is our winner. A great run from Rare Occurrence in second. High-low, the front runner, finishing third. Simple Arithmetic, well, a bad run by him in 4. A big gap then to Green Lane, finishing 5. Then came home from the hill, who finished a long way clear of Bobby D, but at 20 to 1, the winner of our bonus photo novices hurdle is number 10 on the card, Who Is Equiname, in the colours of Lynn Wilson. This one trained by Nick Henderson and ridden by Mick Fitzgerald, who made stealthy ground out the backstretch to turn into the home straight with a menacing run, and then coming down to the last, why, he's taken command, he jumps it well. High-low tried to rally 2 from home. From the back, Rare Occurrence has stayed on very determinedly indeed, and definitely one to put in your lists to follow in the next couple of months. Rare Occurrence, the check colours there, yellow cap on the right. But Simple Arithmetic, well, he folded. And he folded very tamely indeed. However, on the front end, it's Mick Fitzgerald driving home his 20